everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Eliana and thank you so much for joining me today. It has been a hot second since I've caught y'all up with my life, so that's what we're gonna do today. I'm just gonna kind of give you my summer recap because I actually did stuff this summer for once. This was the first summer I've had since like sophomore year of high school where I haven't had a job all summer, and it was a really weird experience for me personally. Like, I'm just used to working all the time. So I'm gonna tell you all about that and kind of catch you up with what I did. So buckle in because it's gonna be interesting. Okay, so I think the last time that I caught y'all up was like in April. So we got a while, maybe May. So I finished school. That was weird. I had summer classes. I was taking 2 summer classes this summer. One was dance appreciation online, which was so easy. I did not have to dance at all. So that was really good. And the other one was social work for children and families, which went by so quickly. I probably should not have taken that in the summer, but you live and you learn. So the first thing in June that happened, I went to a summer camp and I was there as like on staff, and it was so much fun. This was like the best year of camp I've had there. Every other year I've gone has been like a rough experience, but this year was actually good. And I don't know if it was just because I'd matured or if people were just less hectic or there was less people because we went to like a different session of the camp or what, but I had a blast. I actually went there like 2 days early, 1 day early. I don't know. I was riding up with someone, went there like a day early. So I even stayed longer than my mom and sister, and I still had a lot of fun. And I cleaned the entire kitchen because I started cleaning a cabinet area and I was like, nope, we're gonna clean the entire kitchen. It's a pretty big kitchen. It's a camp-sized kitchen. So there was lots of cleaning products. Like, people came in and were like, whoo, that's a lot of bleach. And I was like, yeah, my shirt got ruined. So there's that. I forgot bleach stains. So yeah, but that was before the campers arrived. Once camp started, it was an Anchored in Christ theme. So like, my friend had built a ship on this stage and they had like a devotional skit every day that they did, which was so good. And I helped lead music and like the little girls' fun time is supposed to be like water activities. So that was a lot of fun. I love leading music and just like hyping them up. And I was with the little girls like during their playtime, so we learned a different dance every day and they got to lead it for like the lunchtime dancing, and they thought they were the coolest things ever, and they were. They literally did such a good job. I don't really remember what else I did, but that was camp. It was a lot of fun. So came back from camp. I think we had like a week or 2 weeks before we went up to my grandparents', which was also a lot of fun. I haven't seen my grandparents since like sophomore year of high school, maybe a little before that. I don't exactly remember. And last time I saw them, it was Christmas time up there, and they live in Connecticut, so it is cold. We drove up to see my grandparents. So we live in Texas and they live in Connecticut, so it was a 2-day drive, which wasn't bad. On the way up there, I drove like 3 hours the entire time up there, and then on the way back I drove some more. But it was a lot of fun. I got to just see my grandparents, which I had missed them so much, and I got to see my cousins. It was cool because I got to like see their personalities. They were older now. We could do stuff like we went on a cousin dinner date because no one could decide what we were eating for dinner, and I was like, these girls are going to turn against each other if we don't feed them. So that was fun. We went and saw a castle. It's called Gillette Castle, and this actor used to live there. We didn't get to go inside because they were out of tickets for the tour, but we got to walk outside, so that was cool. We also cleaned out my grandparents' house a little bit. We threw a lot of stuff away. Their house is like all stairs though, so it was a lot of stairs. And we moved a sofa bed from like in the basement to up to ground level into my grandpa's truck, and that was so heavy. Like, it was insanity. I have No idea how we did that. I was about ready to give up, honestly. And the basement is just so tight. It was hard to get it out. And it was really heavy. So don't buy a sofa bed. If you're considering buying a sofa bed, don't. Think about, am I going to have to move with this? Because they are ridiculously heavy. We just kind of hung out. I don't even know what else we did. I don't know. We went duck pin bowling one day. That was pretty fun. I liked it. Duck pin bowling is like with tinier pins, so they don't knock each other down. It's a lot harder. But eventually I just gave up trying to hit the pins and just was trying to roll the ball as fast as possible. So that was fun. Yeah. Oh, I also went to like a nice gym up there, and they had an actual bench and an actual squat rack and an actual deadlift station. So you best believe I did all 3 of those, and I had the time of my life. It was my first time like actually deadlifting too, and I loved it. I was so proud of myself. And I squatted a plate for the first time. I was ecstatic. Like, I came back to my grandparents' house after I showered and everything. I was like, Mom, and she was like, okay. I was like, no, you don't understand. This is incredibly important to me. Yeah. But I had a lot of fun at the gym too. Like, I feel like I spent a lot of time in the gym, but it's just because I like it. It takes a lot of time for me to get ready for the gym. So that was my grandparents. We had a lot of fun. I loved going and seeing them. It was a blast. Moving further into July, I was not going to help with my church's girls conference, but they needed someone to do like the woodworking building part of it, so I helped with that last minute, and it was like the 2 days before I left to go on my mission trip. So that was a little stressful, like doing that and prepping for my mission trip, like packing and everything, but we accomplished it. We had a lot of fun. We built like a wedding arbor, kind of, and we built lantern centerpieces. So they were really pretty. I was really proud of the girls because some of these girls had like never used a drill, and I was like, but they had a lot of fun just like building and being creative with that. So after the girls conference, I went on a mission trip with my college group at church, and we left at like 5:30 in the morning on Saturday, which is a little early for me. I woke up at like 4, which is a lot early for me, and I did not sleep the entire car ride up there because I could not. Our driver was a little scary, and I just don't sleep well with strange like people driving. Not strange people, but like people I don't know driving, you know? But we got there and we stayed at an Airbnb in Kentucky, and we were going in Cincinnati to put on a VBS for a Nepali church. So that was really fun. We got to go to a Nepali church, and they invited us back for lunch, and it was an adventure. I love Nepali food. I found that out. Their spice level is like quality, and it's really good. Serving at VBS was so much fun. I was in the pre-K class and also on the music team, and these kids were wild. Like, they were so excited for VBS, but also like our college leader wasn't there, and we weren't really like prepared for the first day of VBS, and we've learned a lot since the first day. But so they were just wild and kind of crazy. I had a runner in my class who, if we were not like engaging him the entire time, he would just run out of our classroom. And so half the time that we had with these kids was just spent like shoo, shoo, running after them. It was so much fun though. And then the Airbnb, it's just so nice to like stay at a house, because you have like your bedroom and it's not a hotel room. I don't know, hotel rooms just feel like after a while, you know, but an Airbnb is like, oh, I can relax. There's a place to sit. I don't feel like I'm taking up space, and it's nice. It's a lot nicer, and you get to connect with a lot of more people. One day our power went out, so we had to eat our ice cream first. Oh no. It was a lot of fun. Like, I actually made friends on this trip. I know, crazy, but I don't make friends easily. So that was fun. I was on kitchen crew, so I gotta like cook. I love cooking for other people. Like I just love being able to do stuff for other people. VBS finished up. It was a 4-day VBS and it was a lot of fun. I loved my kiddos and they all got to learn about like good kingdom, bad kingdom, and about how like Jesus is in the good kingdom and we can get to the good kingdom by believing in him. And they learned a lot of good songs about just like the truth and a lot of Bible stories, and hopefully they just bring that back and like remember it. I'm sure they will remember it, but I had a lot of fun helping out with it. And then we went to the Ark on Friday, so that was cool. I'd been to the Ark before, but I was a lot younger, and so I didn't really grasp how awesome it is. But it was really cool just seeing all of it again and going through the signs a lot more of the Ark. It's a really cool experience. So that was fun. Other big news, I am starting an internship this fall semester. For my social work degree, I have to start an internship. So I need an entire new wardrobe because it's business professional and your girl dresses casual every single day. I think I own like one pair of slacks and I don't know how they're fitting. I own one blouse, and that's because I bought it for the interview that I had to do. So I'm really excited about that though. It's going to be at United Way and I'm going to be working on their education and workforce initiative team, which I am so excited for because I didn't get to choose where I was going to intern, but I'm excited to be part of that aspect of United Way. I literally just thought I was filming this part of my video and I did not hit the record button. So if you're wondering if I'm a professional, yes I am. But like I was saying when I wasn't recording, I didn't really like do a lot other than traveling this summer. I feel like, but it was nice to just relax and have a summer where I wasn't working or trying to make as much money as possible, because this is the first summer that I haven't had a job in a while. It's also my first summer before I graduate college, so that's a little scary, a little weird, but I am going to just take you all on this journey with me, and let me know what y'all want. If you want to see my like getting ready for college as kind of like an experienced college student. I don't know if I'm experienced, but I've passed. And so there's that. Or if you want to see me like a thrift with me as I'm getting stuff for my internship, or just like the ins and outs of my internship, I will try my best to do that. I'm open to suggestions, and please bear with me because this like next few months are going to be a little weird as I'm balancing out college and an internship and YouTube and possibly getting a job as well, because I've never done all those at the same time. So yeah, I am trying to get back on track though, and I appreciate y'all watching and y'all staying with me as we're figuring it out. But if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up, maybe subscribe, possibly, and leave a comment about what y'all did this summer. I want to hear about it because that's so cool, and I love y'all so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.